Here we go again. Another weekend excitement is gone and in comes the Monday blues. No, Monday dread, to be honest. But this is what I felt on most Sundays for almost a decade, and I'm sure I'm not alone. On the surface, it made sense. I was on a career path that was considered successful. It had the stable income, the title, and the possessions, all the things that are supposed to make you happy. But deep down, I was miserable, and I was a master at denying it. Everything from telling myself this is just what being an adult feels like to I should be grateful for this. Even the most common lie, it's not that bad. All of this was just a cover to avoid one terrifying truth. I had chosen the wrong life, and I was too scared to admit it. You know who else felt the exact same way? Arjun. In the Gita, Krishna guides him through his thoughts. And today, I will try to tell you what Krishna told Arjun. So if you too are going through a life of confusion and dissatisfaction, this video is for you. We are going to talk about how our mind can be so beautifully creative when it comes to deceiving us and painting this picture that everything is alright and we need to carry on no matter what. We are going to dissect this fallacy with what we can learn from the Bhagavad Gita. So if you too are caught in the middle of a whirlwind, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's begin. Welcome to Ved and Now. See, Gita is a lot of things, but at its core, it's a simple message. Be true to yourself. In essence, you must stop lying. Lying to your past self, lying to your future self, and most important, lying to you in this moment. Let's look at the anatomy of denial. Arjun is at the battlefield and the stage is set. The war is bound to happen. But Arjun is plagued with conflict. You see, he's overburdened by the realization that to win, he's going to have to fight his own uncles, his cousins, his teachers, a reality so horrific, it causes a complete breakdown. He asks questions like, how can winning be a good thing if I have to kill my own family to do it? Or how can I follow my duty as a warrior if the action itself is a sin? What is the point of a kingdom if it's built on the ashes of those I love? All valid questions. But here, Krishna sees the subtle trap beneath the valid questions. The paralysis of a man who is consumed by his own brilliant mind and driven towards doing nothing. Krishna could simply tell him, fight because I say so. I mean, Arjun considered him a great friend, a great mentor, so that would be the easy way for Krishna to do this. But he doesn't. Being the great teacher that he is, he systematically dissects the problems, ensuring Arjun's mind is clear and then he can act accordingly. Well, he doesn't have to tell Arjun what to do because once there is clarity, we don't need to be told what to do. The mind is capable enough to understand what it must do. The only presupposition is it should be a clear mind. So how does Krishna clear Arjun's mind? We'll look at it in 3 steps. The first is to confront the reality unvarnished. You know, varnish, the polish you put on top of wood to make it shiny. So we have to look at the reality unvarnished. See, the first chapter of the Gita is the yoga of Arjun's despair. Krishna lets Arjun experience the full, unfiltered horror of his situation. Your first step is the same. You must stop sugarcoating your reality. You must articulate the truth without any justification. Write it down. Say it out loud. This job is draining the life out of me. This relationship is broken. This habit is destroying my life. See, you have to allow yourself to face the unvarnished truth. And no matter how much it hurts, because it will, but we still have to face it. The second is distinguish the real from the unreal. Denial is fueled by fear, and fear is almost always tied to losing something temporary. It could be money, it could be status, it could be security. All of this makes up the idea of who you are. Krishna teaches Arjuna that Arjun is not his body or his social roles. He is the eternal self. Do this exercise. In the comments, tell me who you are without mentioning what you do for work, what are your hobbies, your passions, or where you live. If you experience difficulty in answering this, your sense of self might need some thinking. So realize, what is it that you're really afraid of losing? Third, act from your true nature. See, once you've exposed your denial and the fear is diminished, you can finally ask the right question. Not what is the safe action, but what is the right action for the real me. In the Gita, it's called acting according to your Dharma. Not religion, but acting in accordance of what is right for your true self. This is the step that shatters the paralysis of denial. It's the decision to act in alignment with your soul, for the lack of a better word, but not your fear. This is a framework, not just for thinking, but for acting. And I have used this exact process on my own life. First, I confronted the reality. I stopped the excuses. I wrote down the words. I am deeply unhappy on this career path. And for the first time, I allowed myself to feel the weight of the truth without running from it. Second, I distinguished the real from the unreal. I realized I wasn't afraid of the hard work. I was afraid of losing the safety of a salary and the status of a title. Temporary things that I had confused with my actual self. And finally, I acted from my nature. I asked what the real me actually wanted. And the answer was this. The difficult truth is terrifying, but is the only path to freedom. The Gita's ultimate lesson is that you cannot win a battle that you refuse to acknowledge. Facing your truth is the only way to reclaim your life. So what is next? Well, breaking through denial is the first and the most courageous step. But what comes next? How do you handle the chaos, the fear, the judgment from others that often follow a major life change? In the next video, we'll explore the Gita's practical wisdom for finding stability and calm after you've made the terrifying choice to change your life. And make sure you're here for it. But hang on. For now, a question to leave you with. The final step is to act from your true nature. So I'd love to know, what is one small action you've taken or you could take this week that feels more aligned with the real you? Let's inspire each other and share your thoughts in the comments below.